Hello, 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 hello. Hello there.
What? I know, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, can you send me a... Well, I mean, I'm driving through the park, but I'll be on in a few minutes.
Yeah.
I just went to Publix, where the first manager that, called the police on me. On the way out, I had some nuts I couldn't pay, so I gave them to him. He was standing at the door, and I said, here, can you take these as a carry back? And we started talking, and, I told him about the website, and the letter that I wrote to Publix on their behalf, that he wants to read it. We were talking, and he shook my hand, and we're sitting there having a conversation. He asked if I worked at a particular Publix years ago where I used to work, which I did. But it was funny, we were engaged in, friendly conversation, and in the end, he said, yeah, I only wear this mask because they make me wear it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Does he have to wear it?
No.
I mean, we know he doesn't, but.
Right. Yeah, that's why hopefully he'll read my letter. And, I mean, if they're standing up, it makes no sense at all. If customers can have an exemption, then employees should have an exemption. You know what I mean?
Of course.
It's just that simple.
Yep.
It's voluntary. They can encourage it. They can't force it. It's a total fucking violation of their rights.
Yep. You're right.
We're working. All right, I'll see you online in a few.
All right. Okay. Bye. Hey, Ken. Let me unmute you. Let's see. Huh. There we go. I'm just trying different features here. Hey.
Yeah, it threw it over to me, so I had to unmute it over here.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a way to just have us three on the screen and have everybody else just watching, but I don't think I can.
Have you gone to YouTube?
What about YouTube?
Just type in limited Zoom meeting, YouTube.
Why YouTube? Oh, just to see a video of how to do it?
Yeah, maybe they got something on there somebody posted so you could operate it the way you want to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I take a guess, you know.
Right. They got first thing that comes up: how to beat Zoom's 40-minute limit. How to get around Zoom's 40-minute limit, free limit. Yeah, it's called pay. Well, it doesn't come up. Limited.
Well, y'all are going to record it anyway, so I can always just watch it later. Hey, look, it's on record right now.
It's on record?
Yeah, from my end it is. It's in the top right-hand corner.
Yeah, I mean, in other words, it's saying that I'm recording it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved over to my computer. I got my computer running faster. So I was attempting to do it from here so I can record on my computer, whereas I can't on my iPad.
Well, it's recording right now.
Right, so be careful what you say.
So what about type in on the YouTube bar, type in Zoom audio participants only.
All right.
I don't know. I'm taking shots at a good Google search, you know.
Yeah, Zoom meeting.
Audio only.
There you go. Let's see what comes up. Well, I mean, it says join the meeting by phone, but that's not what we want. Situations for audio only Zoom meetings. But we don't want it just an audio meeting. We wanted a video meeting, but limit who would be on screen.
Now, let me ask you this. Since Cracker donated, you guys are going to let him on, I hope.
Well, we haven't.
He may not try to tune in, but I'm just saying since he's the donator, maybe you guys should give him a shot to be on screen with the rest of the team.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just thinking, he may not care. I'm just, whoever donated and they made it possible, then that should buy them a seat, I would think.
Or a square, at least.
I mean, I haven't given any money. I mean, I've given as much humor as I can to try to keep everybody's spirits up. But I mean, I'm the guy that tries to keep everyone getting too serious about shit.
Well, just
and
having
then Mike, of course, Mike is going to talk about his Lord. Huh?
I was just having you on with the BG lag is funny enough. I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm sure. But Mike is going to get into his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And of course, he's got to throw that in. Now, I think that Mike thinks that if he says that he's going to have a ticket into heaven because he spoke. And the Bible does say that if you don't witness, then you're not a part of the team. But that's the problem that I have with it, is that everybody's out there trying to do all of these things, trying to buy them a seat in heaven based on something that they wrote in a book, thousands of years ago. And so I don't know, man. I think that
There's Mike.
I see it as a will that's bad, but
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, they don't know and we don't know.
I
So,
know, and neither will Tom Barnett. Tom's not going to know either.
maybe he knows. Maybe he's
Nah, I don't think so.
He
But anyway,
might have the answers, man.
that's what I'm saying. Oh,
well, hey, he's getting banned off of everything just like everybody else.
did I mute you, Mike? No. Did I?
No,
He's
I'm hiding because I'm eating.
Okay, good.
He's putting together a band, but it's not a regular music band. It's a video band.
Banned from the video band. Well, I was just trying out features I got on the PC here, but I don't know any way to not have people's videos on here. In other words, anybody that joins will be in the squares.
That's not good.
Let's
Have you tried typing listen only?
see.
Yeah, what about meeting
How
everybody?
about
Well,
what about
I can mute
text?
everybody.
What about text only? Zoom text only.
Or what is it called? Chat only.
Yeah, see if you can function chat only function. I don't know.
Listen,
Like I said, I just take guesses at what the search would be.
right. Situation for audio only Zoom meetings.
Really, I don't mind if there's people there if we mute them. Although there could end up being a shitload of squares, right?
Yeah, which I mean, it'd probably be best just to have the main folks.
Right. Yeah, we don't want nobody else on there. Come on, Brian, figure it out.
I mean, I
You
guess
guys may just have to do it with the three of y'all and record it and then post it.
You guys can relate with this, man. I'm having a southern meal, man.
Oh yeah, is that mashed potatoes?
That's southern style potato salad and chicken,
Oh.
man.
Damn.
And iced tea.
Damn.
wow. Hey, Kenny, do you have Milo's tea up there?
I do. Yeah, we have it in certain stores.
Man, I got that the other day. It's only 3 ingredients: tea, water, and sugar.
I tried those processed teas and they were always sicky sweet,
Well, I diluted like one of those little pint bottles. You cut it by a fourth. In other words, 1/4 of that to that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta take this call. Let me mute myself.
You want to pass me the controls?
I'll do a search and see what I can find.
Okay. Yes, Stan.
Oh, they do have a moderate. Have you seen it?
Do they?
It says how to manage participants in Zoom meeting. Mute, remove, moderate participants in Zoom. How to manage participants in a Zoom meeting.
Right, but we want to be able to make it where they're not visible.
It's 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I guess I'll click on it. Everybody's busy. Let me just see what it says.
Hi, I'm Brett Callen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how anyone can quickly and easily create doodle videos, just like the one. Hey guys, welcome to another Engaging Gadgets Zoom tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to manage participants in Zoom. So managing participants includes everything from muting or removing.
Want to share that video?
How they can use the chat room in Zoom and allowing them to present to your meeting. So the first thing we need to do to get started is simply start a meeting in Zoom.
You want to share
Once
that
we do
video,
that,
Ken?
go down to the toolbar right here. Go ahead and select that.
Yeah.
This will open up.
Hold on a sec.
Sidebar to the right.
It's only 2 minutes.
We can see everyone who's currently in the Zoom meeting. We can make changes to specific participants in our Zoom meeting by simply hovering over them in the participants list. Very quickly, you can mute and unmute them. And then if you select more, you have more options. First, you can remove them from the meeting altogether at the bottom. You can start a private chat with them. You can allow them to start a video in the meeting and share that with everybody else. You can make them a host, allow them to record the meeting. This might be good if you're doing note taking. And then you can rename them if it helps you identify them easier in the actual.
It doesn't look like they're given
So
the
that's
option.
everything you can do on individual basis. Additionally, in the bottom of the participants list down here, you can mute all the participants. This could be very useful if you have maybe malicious people join, or if you have a lot of background noise in your meeting and it's kind of interrupting and distracting from your meeting. You can go quickly mute everybody else except for you, and then you also have the option to allow people to unmute themselves. It could be useful if you quickly want to get rid of background noise and then allow people to unmute themselves if they need a time. So I'm just going to select yes, and that'll mute everybody in the meeting except for me. Then you can also quickly unmute them all. We also have more options down here. If we select more, the first is going to be to automatically mute participants as they join your meeting. This can be useful if you have maybe malicious people joining, or if you already have everybody in your meeting. This can be very useful to keep down the background noise. Then you can allow people to unmute themselves and even allow people to rename themselves as well. Additionally, you can have a chime played every time someone enters or exits your meeting. And then finally, we can lock our meeting. No one else will be able to join our Zoom meeting. So that was a quick overview of managing.
They don't have the function, guys.
It's not
No
good.
sense in sending the link, Mike, because it doesn't have the function. So you're just gonna have to just keep everybody out.
How do we do that?
Just don't let them in. Don't let them in. Just limit it to you three guys, and then record it, and then run it on YouTube. You know, if they'll let you. You know, his name is pretty hot on the ban list.
Yeah, it's true.
And so I don't know if they'll let you penetrate, but it would be nice if they would let it flow for a minute, you know?
They might, until they see
I don't
it.
know. But anyway, just do you three and
Yeah,
let
just
it rip.
Not let anybody in.
Don't let anybody in, and then just run it later. That's all you can do, really.
Right.
If they had like listen only or some other choice, but they
Is there a way
don't.
for us to put a message, you know, for people on the screen? Yeah, we could do that right on our own face.
Now you
maybe.
might be able to let everybody come on, and then mute them, and then hit the function that says allow others to unmute. You can check that off, and then they can't unmute their but they'll be on the screen. You know?
That could be a problem if we get like hundreds of squares, right? That'd be a
No,
problem.
but look, the more the merrier. I think the more
Well, yeah, it's
faces
just
you got on there.
Yeah, that's
bet.
true too.
But just mute them all and just tell them in advance, look, we're going to mute everybody and you're not going to be able to unmute it. That's the only other thing you can do, really.
We got to try to practice that. It would be nice if Tim would come in and Chris would come in.
Well, Tim may know about Zoom meetings, but
you just went to the lag, Kenny.
As mute all. And
You're frozen in time.
Unmute a few people, and then once before.
You're frozen in time,
Kenny. Tell you.
There, you're back. You're frozen again.
Check.
Now you're back.
Yeah, it's back and forth. So you see that storm coming?
Yeah, you guys got another one coming your way. That's terrible.
You just got the beginning of it down there. We're getting the hammer.
Yeah.
But it's not going to come here. It's going to go right on at Mississippi. So
you keep dodging them up there, man.
Again, the last one went.
Yeah.
The last one went to Lake Charles, which was west. This one's going east.
Right.
Feel like a dartboard.
Yeah.
It's a dartboard.
Yeah, they're throwing darts at you, man.
Hey, I never did show you the first I never showed you the first guitar I ever built. I want to show it to you.
Let me see, man. Wow. Hey, man. Norwesh. That's cool, man. Let me hear it. That's cool.
It sounds like shit.
Let's hear it.
Look, it cracked.
Let me hear it sounds like.
It tuned up. But look at it. It's stuck.
That's funny, man.
I wanted my first guitar to be weird, man.
Yeah, I can see
and
that.
Look, it'll sit on the mantle like this. Look. Look, I'll show you.
Oh wow, that's funny, man.
Look, it pivots.
Yeah, that's cool. The rocking guitar. You wanted a rocking guitar, didn't you?
It'll rock all right, but it sounds like dog shit. Look, it cracked up. That guitar cracked up when after I put the pressure on it, tuned it up. About a month or two later, the crack came along.
Oh wow!
And so I thought about it. Wait, man.
Yeah.
Guitars just can't handle the pressure. It's got to be built right.
That's true. Yeah, so I'm going through all my song lists, man, just trying to.
Where's Brian?
I don't know where he went. He's on the phone, I think.
That sucked. Oh yeah, he took a call.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like trying to go through my song list. I decided I'm gonna stand in front of my camera and video record playing every single one of my songs. Upload them to YouTube. I got through my A's.
So
first one was A Country Boy Can't Survive, and then Africa, and then Ain't No Sunshine, and then I forgot to do Already Gone. And I went to All Right Now. Huh?
I watched some of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get them spinning back in my head again, man.
Oh, I know, man. Everybody's getting rusty.
I know. It's terrible.
I know. I hate it, man. That's why I try to work out every morning.
Yeah. I need to do that too.
Try to. Yeah. I do try to work out as much as I can.
That's good, man. I haven't been doing that in a while. I got to get back to it.
Yeah. I've been working on this freaking VFX stuff. It's driving me crazy, man.
Yeah.
A lot of details. nodes and flow charts and blueprints. You ever heard of blueprints?
Yeah.
God dang. I had no idea that shit was that complicated.
And that's all for the movie thing you're working on?
Well, that was what games were developed out of. Gaming, like you walk into the box and then the thing will do something, you know, it'll cash your prize and then your score goes up. Well, anyway, all that stuff is done in a gaming platform, Unreal Engine. But they started doing 3D assets and cinema VFX. And so I got on board. Well, the hell, they gave it away. They said, if you guys want to learn it, it's not going to cost you any more. But you got to have a computer to run it, and you got to have a good graphics card.
So how did you get into that?
Well, I'm making this movie, man, and so I'm just going to keep making it until I either make it or it gets picked up. I'm shopping it to people all the time. And I'm trying to get somebody to get interested in it. It's right from the heartland of America. It starts in Cincinnati, it ends up in Kentucky, and then they go down into the earth. They go all the way to the very inside, and then they jump into the sphere of rest, which is the very center of the earth. And it's a sun that's there, but it's not a hot sun. It's a goes, and he floats out there for God knows how long. And anyway, it's a fantastic story, and I love the story. But anyway, I know they're hungry for content. It's just a matter of getting it in the right hands, and then building it and finding the people that can do all of the programming.
Are you going to be doing any special effects
with that later? I'm sure. Oh, that's all it is. The whole thing.
The whole thing is special effects.
Just the beginning where they travel on a steamship, and that's going to be special effects too. I'm building a steamboat circa 1850. Well, no, 1820, 1828.
Huh.
They looked a lot different early on. They didn't get that picturesque look until later, you know.
Little girl.
Basically just barges with two paddles on either side, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm building one of those. And then we have a cruise ship. We have a cruise ship that goes to Natchez, and I can do a scene on that, you know, because as it goes up the river, there's a lot of places that don't have any population. It's just trees, which is what I need. Because, I mean, it's all done 1828.
Right.
So I just got to get the guys dressed up, get them out on the balcony of the steamship by the paddle wheel, shoot the scene, piece of cake.
You got all the cameras for that?
Well, no, but those will all be rentals.
Oh yeah.
When the principal photography goes down, they assign cameras to the crew, and then it goes down. But anyway, that's what I do all day. I plan shots. That's what I've been doing for the last, since September of last year.
Wow.
And that's kind of why I went to Kentucky too, to see if I could just get something usable. And man, I got up there and the guy flew the drone and everything. So I got a lot of usable stuff. I'm talking to go right in the movie, you know?
Cool, man.
Yeah. But anyway, that's just something I've been planning on that for a long time. It's not something that I started just last, you know, I've been thinking about it for 15 years probably.
Well, that's a hell of an undertaking.
Yeah. But you don't do it alone. You get help, you know, a project like that, you know, I just keep building the sets, but all of the stuff that happens inside the earth, that can be done all in the virtual domain, every bit of it.
Seems like that's a lot of work.
It is. It's a lot of work, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting easier and it's getting better. And that's why I went ahead and jumped on, because I wanted to be there for the changes, you know,
Yeah.
because it's going to get easier. It's not going to get harder. It's going to get
Right.
easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
it
That's a good
will.
way. That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point, man.
Yeah, it'll get easier to make movies. In fact, you'll start seeing more indie flicks that are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever watch the public broadcasting stuff?
Yeah, occasionally. Used to. I haven't seen it in a while.
Is there any shows that jumped out that you really liked that you would go for every week, maybe?
No, you know, I've never been much of a TV guy, man. You know, I mean, I
And
like a good movie, but I'm not a TV show guy. I'm not a movie guy.
You don't like whodunits?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's always something on there that I can find entertaining or interesting, but I don't get terribly drawn.
Well,
to it.
man,
I
look,
don't
all
look
of the
for it.
stuff they're doing in England, the BBC stuff, it's all just fantastic. When I watch that, I'm just like, the cinematography is excellent.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
Hmm.
They really are kind of ahead of America that way.
Really?
I think so.
Well, that's another thing I kind of don't like, is the fact that everything is getting to a point where you're not even going to know what's real. You know what I mean? They're faking life. They're just going to make everything, you know, by virtual freaking design, and you're not going to know. You know, in fact, I'm confident that when they start showing us astronauts going to Mars, it's all going to be in a studio, and people are going to think they're actually flying to Mars. You know?
I don't know. They've been doing that already, right?
I know, yeah.
So I don't see why it would ever stop.
Right, because they keep, like you said, it keeps getting easier, and they keep getting better and better with it. They got some serious shit. I saw a documentary recently on what Hollywood has now, and it's freaking incredible. They have these certain kind of rooms that they use that make everything completely virtual, and they can literally put whatever they want in it, and it looks 100% real.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been studying the last few weeks. I've been trying to see who in this area has LED screens that big, because they make them really tall, and then they just put the scene on the LED screen, and then they shoot the thing without a green screen. Basically, they just shoot it like it's real, you know.
Incredible.
But it's still in its infancy, and the guys show, some of the guys show the flaws that show up, but it is going to get better as the technology gets better. It will get better, but you've got to have something really sharp. You're better off just using a green screen on a lot of it, and they still do use the green screen, even though they have the big LED TVs all the way around. They'll still use green screen sometimes.
I don't like it. I don't like the fakeness, the phoniness. Said I don't like it. I don't like.
You don't like it.
I don't like all the fakeness and the phony.
No, man, technology is never going to stop.
Yeah, well,
No, but
it doesn't do me any good.
Always going to be. It's done.
You don't like fakeness?
It doesn't do me any good.
Pedaling forward.
Yeah, it doesn't do me any good to not like it, because there's going to be more people that like it than that don't.
No, everybody's got their own opinion of things. It's just technology it's just never going to stop. It's going to always be going that way.
I know.
So how do we tell the fake from the real?
So I don't know. I just felt like getting into to see what it was, to see how complicated it was. And it is complicated now.
Are you lagging, Ken?
I know.
Your audio's before your video.
So it looks like we're just going to have to, Kenny said there's a way to just keep everybody muted. We can have like a bunch of boxes coming on. Is there a way to make certain boxes big though? Like, are we able to make our 3 boxes big and all the other ones little teeny boxes?
That I don't know that.
I don't think so. You can make it where whoever's talking pops up. Because a lot of people on phones, you only have one box.
Right.
Look, while you were gone, Brian, I went and did a
YouTube search.
that
Yes.
You're frozen in time, Kenny.
Don't stop now. Know what? No, we didn't didn't catch that. He's, that's good. Look, he's frozen with his. Oh no, that wasn't. Oh, so you did a search. How about that meme? The new Fauci says that you gotta lubricate your finger and stick it up your butt to keep the COVID from spreading.
There's people that would do it, man. That's sick.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you searched and you didn't find anything, Ken? Yeah, I think we just mute everybody and then
What you
people
can do
pop
is
up
just,
on the screen.
yeah, but what you do is, look, you unmute who you want to be able to talk, and then you mute everybody else, and then you hit the button that gives the people the option of unmuting.
We don't want to give them the option of unmuting.
Yeah,
No.
you got to click that.
Yeah, we don't
I
want.
think that's all y'all can do, really.
But we don't want to do that. We want to click it so that they can't unmute themselves. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's why we need a couple more people on here. We can try it tonight.
No,
Down
that's
in the
how-
bottom, it
Don't
says,
look like nobody else is coming on, man.
That's how I
no,
had
but
it.
it's under the chat, I think. It's under the chat, and it's down in the very bottom corner. It says more. It says mute all, unmute all, and then more. And then you can turn on the people you want, and then go down and go into more and click the button that says don't allow people to unmute.
I don't see that in the chat.
Well, it's down in the bottom
It's,
when I ran it. It may be,
Participants box. If you got a box.
yeah, participants, right? The participants box. Really, that's all you'll be able to have. But look, when he comes on, if you've got 10 people on here, that's going to be kind of cool, But you just mute them,
No
and then they can listen,
Well, there we go. Participant can chat with host only, right, Brian?
Yeah, that's good.
Everyone publicly and privately? No. We just want host only on that, I think.
But you have to relay it.
Right. You whoever's hosting would read the questions coming in from people.
Yeah, I will let you host, brother.
All right.
Mr. Organized.
Yeah, just relay.
Hey, did anybody watch Fakeology and Tom Barnett's audio or listen to his?
I ran some of it, and then I kind of poked around and didn't listen to all of it.
But it was Tom Barnett on?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I haven't.
I guess I can get my phone in the other room and act like I'm coming in.
Oh yeah.
You could do the same, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do it with my other account. Let me see here.
You got your treat tonight? You got some chicken?
I guess text me an invite on my phone, and I'll come in on my phone too. Oh, good. Somebody's coming in with us. Oh, wait. That was other Brian.
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not even signed in. Why?
Maybe because the two devices are next to each other or something. I don't know.
Let me see. I'm gonna sign in with my other account.
Go slower, go faster, more.
Okay, here we go. What?
Mute all. Yeah, so there's mute all. Mute all current and new participants. All participants to unmute themselves. So uncheck that, right?
than nothing, right?
Okay, Brian, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Brian? Brian, can you hear me? Kenny, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kenny? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, Kenny. Okay, so you guys can hear me. I muted you guys. See if you can unmute yourselves. You can't, I don't think. So you're not able to unmute yourself. All right. So I'm the host. So now let me see. I should be able to unmute more. Stop video, spotlight video, make host, rename, put in waiting room, remove, report. So I'm going to ask Kenny to unmute himself.
Okay, unmuted.
Okay. Can you hear Kenny and me, Brian? Okay. And you
Check.
can try to unmute yourself? I guess you still can't, right? Good. So I guess that's what we do is we're going to just, the host, whoever has control is going to mute everybody. And then you guys can hear me. So I'll say, okay, Tom, unmute yourself. Brian, unmute yourself. Then you guys will be unmuted. Everybody else will be muted. So we could do that. So Brian, unmute yourself. Right.
I sent a message. Did everybody get it?
Tom, how old are you?
Kenny, do you see that?
No.
It'd be better if you say, how young are you or what is your age?
Oh, yeah, whatever. You want to set that where it only goes to the host. Can you set chat to only go to the host?
Oh, yeah. Invite more. Clear all. No, yes. Mute all. Allow participants to unmute themselves. That's unchecked. Allow participants to rename themselves. They could do that. Play enter exit chime. Yes. Enable waiting room. I'm not sure what the waiting room is.
Yeah.
Mute participants upon entry. Yeah, so right now it's fine. Allow participants to unmute themselves is not checked. So they can mute. I'm muting participants upon entry. Play enter chime. I'm enabling the waiting room. I don't know what the waiting room is. Do you?
I think it's just somebody, people can go and chat, talk amongst themselves before the meeting starts, I guess. I don't know.
Well, at least we can put out a chat, to everyone. Everyone in meeting, I could put out a chat. So I could say, sorry, we must keep everyone muted.
Because we are liberals.
During this.
We're canceling everyone right
meeting.
as of right now.
Because we vote Democratic. Everyone
Sorry,
must
we
be
must
muted.
keep everyone muted during this meeting.
But can you make it where I can only send a message to the host? Go to the chat options, open the
Yeah.
chat, and then go to the three dots. See what choices you have.
Yeah, I'm there. Save chat. Participant can chat with no one. Host only. Everyone publicly and privately.
I'd say host only.
Yeah, host only.
Well, y'all got it, man.
So now I'm gonna, yeah, see, then it says to Mike privately on my thing. That's the only choice on the chat.
Y'all got it going on.
We're getting there.
I think y'all got it, man.
I'm going to make you the host, Brian, if I can.
You know what? If it's any indicator tonight, then there ain't going to be nobody on there but just us three.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I sure hope somebody else comes on.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tom wants people on.
Well, you know, it's impressive when you got 10 heads instead of just 3, you know?
Well, not really. I mean, it's you know, how many times do we see videos with just Tom Barnett and one other person? I mean, we got 3, you know? I mean, it's a video we're making. The video is going to go out. You know, it's more about the video
Yeah.
than it is about the people being in here. People will see
I
the video later.
understand.
Although, what is it?
Yeah, I'm
What is
sure. I'm sure it'll be fine.
when somebody's doing a podcast, they say, okay, we got 500 people watching or something. Or, 500
Here's
people.
another thing. If we start getting too many people and we got to, you know, cut them out, like, hey, we can't be having this, but sorry, we got to cut you out of here. Can you make somebody leave? Can you get rid of Kenny right now if you wanted to
Yep.
as a host?
Oh, as a host? Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. Get rid of me and then I'll come back on. Get rid of me. We don't want this guy. He's a liberal.
All right. I don't know if it may not let you come back on during the meeting though. It says remove. It says put in waiting room. I wonder what that is.
Let's put Kenny in the waiting room. Tell us what happens when you go to the waiting room, Kenny.
All right.
I'm gonna put you in the waiting room, Ken. Maybe he's got drinks and little snack foods.
So Kenny, hey, let's talk about Kenny now. I'm sure he can't hear us right now.
Right, because he's in the waiting room. He's in the green room.
He's in the waiting room. He can't hear a damn thing we're saying. So, shit, I'm going to go back to eat, and he can't see me or nothing. So, none of those people can see me right now. So, I'm just going to eat.
Actually, if the waiting room's like a green room when you're on TV, you can hear everything going on the TV and see it, but they can't hear you because you're in the green room.
So now, do we ask Kenny to bring himself back in, or do you bring him back in?
It says admit. I can admit or remove him.
All right, admit him.
All right, Kenny, you're coming back, man. We didn't say anything about you bad. Let's see if he has. There he goes.
What was it like down there, man?
Yeah, I wasn't in prison. Oh, wait,
you're muted, Kenny.
Oh, wait, let me unmute you. Huh.
It goes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How far down did you go down the hole, man?
Okay, look, what it does is it goes to the very first screen. It's the black screen that says, Brian will let you in the meeting in just a moment.
And so you couldn't hear us or see us?
No, couldn't see or hear you. It's just that black screen. It's the waiting screen that happens at the beginning.
Oh, now have you gone on to one of our meetings when we haven't started it yet? And that's what it shows you?
No, that's a white screen that says that the host has not started the meeting yet. And I've done that before.
Put me in the waiting room. I want to see how the waiting room is.
It's just a regular prompt screen. It's the first screen.
Bad boy. I'm putting you in the waiting room. All right. Now he can't hear us. This is great.
Yeah. It's just that first one that you always see that says Brian will let you in a minute.
Oh, well, I don't know that I've ever seen that because I'm always the one letting people in.
Yeah, well, if you give Mike the control,
I'm gonna give you the hosting. There you go. Now you're the host.
Who?
You. You're the host.
No, don't do that. You gotta let Mike back in first.
Put me in the waiting room and get Mike out of the waiting room.
No, man, I don't want to do that. Just take me off a host.
I don't know. Let's see.
Mike can do it for you. He knows. He's right there. I just have a phone. That's all I got.
All right, I reclaimed the host, and I'm letting Mike back in.
Yeah, let Mike back in, and then let him do it, and then you'll see the prompt screen.
Let me see. We got to ask to unmute.
Kenny was all up in that camera, man. What's going on with Mike right now?
Oh, we had some spicy.
Kenny was trying to peek in the waiting room, man.
Now look, you got to do it to Brian. Put him.
I know. Give me the controls, Brian.
Because I tried to make Kenny host. He didn't want to do it. So.
No, all I have is a telephone. That's all I got.
Well, that's all right. You can still do it. All right. No, wait. Kenny. Let's see. Mike. All right. There you go. And put me in the waiting room.
Okay.
I want
Brian,
some
I'm putting you in the
snacks.
waiting room, man.
Drinks and snacks.
There's a hot chick down there, man. Don't.
Oh, nice. All right. Hurry up. I can't wait.